Have you forgotten your dreams? Have you? Do you even remember who you wanted to be when you were younger? Well, I don't really. I remember there was a dream of me being a cashier at one moment because I really liked money. I liked to count money and I wanted to do more things with it. It is okay for dreams to change. It is okay for yourself to find new hobbies, new passions, new excitement about life. But what is not okay for you to have dreams and leave them in past, leave them somewhere there because you think that they're not achievable in this lifetime. I really want you to feel like this is a conversation between me and you, and even if I don't see you, you see me.
You see the way I'm talking to you, you see the way I'm expressing my thoughts to you, and hopefully
this will maybe inspire would be too great of a word to use here, but just lead your thoughts more onto yourself and think back, what are you actually doing with your life? Because you're gonna die either way. I've noticed that I'm postponing many things that I have set as a standard for myself. If I thought that I want to achieve something by this year, for example, I decided to do that last year, and now when it's getting closer and closer to that date, I'm feeling like I'm not going to be able to make it. I postpone my dream to after a year, to after 2 years, then I can think about it. And that's why I understood that that's actually a problem for us. We love to dream when we have inspiration.
we love to think about possibilities where our life can get us, where how we can develop ourselves when we are on this, high energy level to think about, to dream about things.
But the second you are meeting with the reality, some obstacles are coming up, something is happening, we're kind of fading away from our dreams. We're trying to isolate ourselves from them. We're trying to say that,
Oh, I don't even need that. Oh, I'm not even a materialistic person. I don't need that. Oh, I can do that later. Dreams are not gonna run away. I can do that after a year.
but here's where you're wrong. Dreams are actually running away from you. If you're not gonna act on them, they're gonna fade away and you're gonna be left with just a blank space in your past dream area. So let's talk today about most common reasons why you are not following your dreams and what to do to improve on that. There are 4 main dream killers that I've at least counted, and I want to debunk those myths together with you. And myth number 1 is that I don't have enough time. Well, easy to say, huh? Isn't it? Why is it that you don't have enough time? Oh, okay. I'm not coming at you with those questions. I'm talking to myself as well here because I always thought that I don't have enough time in a day. I always cannot squeeze all the things that I need to do in my day because somehow, even if I have 101 tasks that I need to fulfill, I cannot do them in one day, but my colleagues, for example, can do that. Why is that? It is not because we don't actually have time, because as you know, I hope you know, that all of us people have 24 hours in a day. The problem is not time. It's how you prioritize time, what you do with it. If you're gonna spend 20 minutes working, 5 minutes on TikTok, 20 minutes working, 10 minutes on Instagram, then go grab yourself a lunch, then come back, then maybe you want a snack. That's how you're gonna waste all your time. You're gonna feel like you're doing something in a day, but in reality, you're not doing shit. And you know that.
You know that.
Just because you know that is the reason why you are postponing your dreams, because you know they are attainable. You would not dream of them if you could not achieve them.
I'm talking about realistic goals here. I'm not talking about possibilities of you becoming a unicorn. Of course, theoretically, that's also possible, but we're not going to talk about that today.
If you have a dream, you can get it. You are postponing it because you are coming up with excuses, because either you're lazy, either you're scared. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Myth number 2. I don't have enough money. Either it's I don't have enough money, or
My dreams need a lot of investment, or I need a lot of things to do that and that and that.
well, you are in a luck, my friend. You know why? Because we are living in this modern age world where everything is actually achievable, at least everything, without big financial upfront investments. And if you really would want it, like hard enough, you would do it.
You know that saying? It actually originated from TikTok and more talking about relationship part. Like,
If he wanted to, he would, right? If we're talking about relationships. You know why that is true? Because if you wanted to, you would. Even if you want to, you don't want it bad enough. Somebody wants it more than you want to. And you can do whatever you want with that. You can either leave with that idea, or you can actually freaking go what you are after. Go what is meant for you. You dream of things that are dreaming of you. You're not gonna be thinking of something that you cannot achieve. If you're thinking of something, that means that inside of you somewhere is sitting that possibility of you getting there.
I don't want to go really deep into this theory, but what I believe in is
Is that we have like multi-universes of versions of ourselves. I believe that we are living in only one of many, many universes that we have around us. That means that every day you do something, you have multiple decisions within a day which you can make. Either you wake up at 8 a.m., you wake up at 10 a.m., that depends on you. But every day you create a new decision, that universe is continuing in your life. But in some different dimension, there is different you that woke up different time that day, and that version of you is continuing their direction in that universe through that path.
it's a bit complicated to explain what I'm thinking here, but I hope you get the idea.
So if you are dreaming of something, at least in my opinion, you have that potential to get there. It's just what kind of action are you ready to take to get there? Because everything in this life is achievable, like literally everything. If you want to become somebody, you can become that person, but you need to take the steps to become that person.
But let's get back to myth number 2.
Not enough finances. The thing is that that's also just another excuse you're making to yourself. If you really wanted to do that, you would find a way.
The same way is if you ever wanted to eat something and you had nothing to eat at home, you would go to the store, right? You would maybe ask your parents to cook something for you. You would ask your friends to make something. You try to find ways to get that food. If you did not know the answers to exams in school, what would you do? You would ask your classmates, you would try to have some kind of cheat code in there, you would try to Google it, you would try to find it in a book.
You try to do something. If you're not doing it, you just don't want it bad enough, because finances are not the problem. You are the problem, my friend, here. You can change everything around you. It just, first up is the mindset. Myth number 3. Basically, I wanted to say 3. It is too late for me. Are you serious right now? If you ever were thinking that this is actual truth, man, or girl, doesn't matter. Age is literally just a number. Age is literally just a number. The thing is that if you're gonna tell me you are 15 years old, but you just have specific condition when you are, like when you have wrinkles at 14 years old, I would believe you if you would tell me that you are 40 years old, but you have a baby face and you've been doing a lot of plastics, like surgeries, fillers, or I don't know, whatever, and you would tell me that you're 20, I would believe you. I don't actually care how old you are. I care only about my age. If I think the age is problem, I'm the problem. In reality, you're gonna meet a lot of people that are more successful than you and that are much dumber than you, that are not as enthusiastic about life as you are, that are not as funny, that are not as ambitious, that are younger than you, that are older than you. You're gonna find every kind of person that has something different than you do, either age or personality trait. That is just an excuse, and you know that too, right? Myth number 4: my dreams aren't practical. Hold on.
What's practicality for you?
If your dreams make you happy and fulfilled, do them. Doesn't mean that they're not practical. Do them. Have you ever thought about what your life will consist of? Just imagine yourself now. I don't know how old you are at the moment.
15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
I can rap about this all day long. It doesn't matter. Have you ever thought about one day you're gonna have to die? You know, it's just what we have to do to go to the next level of life. One day you'll have to do it. And what will you remember about your life? That you worked like a dog, morning to evening, for somebody else's dreams? Well, does not sound that cool, right? Does not sound that appealing, right?
I think you don't want that. I think nobody would want that.
If you have dreams and you're not pursuing them, for me, I feel like you're robbing yourself and you should go to jail. Okay, not that.
Serious, of course. I think I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this.
But I'm just spilling out my ideas. Let's talk about the actual reason. Those previous myths I told you about why are you not achieving your dreams, why you're not going after your dreams, those are literally just myths. That's what you tell yourself. That's what you tell others when they ask, so
What is up with that business that you told me that you want to start? So what is up with those social media accounts that you want to start? So why are you not doing that? Oh, because I don't have enough time. Oh, because I need money for that. Oh, because, it's just not my time. I need to be a bit older. I need to get...
liar. You are a liar because that's not the truth. You know it's not the truth. You know why you're not doing things? I know you know, but why don't you just admit to yourself that you are scared? That's fear. Fear is the main reason why you are not moving forwards. We fear failure. We fear judgment. Or sometimes it is just the simply unknown that we fear. Let's talk about each of these things and what we can do to prevent them or get over them. So first one, fear of failure. Let's remind ourselves that failure is inevitable. So what you need to do here is that not to make sure that you're running away from failure or trying to do everything perfectly to never be a failure, have failure, whatever that is, but to shift your mindset and to understand that failure is necessary for you to move forward because you failed already in your life. You already failed.
At your first walk, at your first exam, first time you tried to pronounce words correctly, you
Failed at that. And only because you failed, you were able to learn how to do it properly. No one around you is gonna judge you besides you. So that's the mental fight that you need to take with yourself. You need to KO yourself there. You literally are holding yourself away from the dreams that you have and accepting the mediocrity.
mediocrity. I'm not sure how to pronounce this word correctly.
Just because you are scared of failure. Failure is as natural as me talking to you. Failure is as natural as us walking every day somewhere. It takes nothing. It literally does not take nothing. You just need to allow yourself to fail. You're blocking yourself. You are blocking yourself. Have you ever felt this emotion when you want to do something, you want to achieve your dreams, you know the steps that you need to do to get to those dreams, and then you don't do them because first step that you need to do is maybe fail or maybe do actions that because of what you may fail, and you have this blockade right here because you feel like
Maybe I can do it a different time. Maybe it's not gonna work out.
no. Next one, fear of judgment. Well, if I'm just gonna be honest here, okay?
I hope you understand that this video is just for me to be honest with you.
If you have fear of judgment, you're not in the right environment. So either you do things and don't tell anyone about it until it's done. You just keep it to yourself, keep it quiet, locked in yourself. Or you need to switch the environment, because if you would have right people around you, you would not be scared to tell them what's happening. You would not be scared for them to judge you. If you are scared for people to judge you, leave that place. That's not a place for you. No, you're just wasting your time there. You need to surround yourself with people who love you, who support you, who will help you, and who will motivate you. If you don't have those people around you, or you have no possibilities to have them, distract yourselves from everyone else and be your best friend, be your best supporter. Many times you are the one that's actually judging yourself. Why? Imagine that you are your own friend.
Let's imagine that I am talking to a friend.
Would I really tell my friend how bad they're doing, or would I really judge them for trying? No, because what the fuck? What type of friend am I then? I don't want to be friends with people who are like acting negative around me. I'm friends only with positive people, so you need to try to do the same too. Fear of the unknown. And that's what everybody is scared of. Do you remember the person that was scared of the unknown but they succeeded? Yeah, we have many of them. Many millionaires, multi-billionaires that we have in the world right now, they were also scared of the unknown, but they just did it, even if they were scared. First steps in everything always will be scary. You know what can help you here? Research, plan, and trust your instincts. Try to imagine yourself in a state of kid. When you were a kid, you did not care about anything else. You did not care about any kind of fear. You did not care about what other people will think about you. So try to act like a kid sometimes. It's not as bad as people think it is. It's not as bad, literally. Sometimes it's what you need to do. Hopefully you identified which fears you have at the moment. What kind of lies are you telling to yourself? Because here are 4 practical ways how to improve on that. Tip number 1 that you can actually do to reignite your flame is to revisit your dreams. Try to look back at your dreams, look back at your old diaries,
At your pictures of you in high school, of your collages that you made as a kid, of your drawings that you were thinking about where you were a kid.
try to envision your state of mind back then and come back to reality. Recognize what kind of obstacles have you found for yourself to not pursue those dreams, and try to get into your kid's mind.
Not your kids, but like you as a kid mind.
Or to break it down. All the big goals that we have, they seem so scary and so unattainable just because they're so big. That does not mean that you cannot achieve them. No, quite the opposite. You can achieve them. You just need to break them down into smaller, more achievable things. The problem that many people do is that on, for example, New Year's, they set dreams, goals for themselves that are so big for the next year that, of course, it gets a bit too overwhelming to actually understand how can you do that. Because once you are moving a bit away from the path that you thought you were gonna take, you were never scheduling anything out. You were just thinking that it's gonna happen like that. And when, of course, it does not go by the plan, which it honestly never goes by the plan, you are losing the connection with that dream, with that spark about that dream. So you're either postponing it or you think that it's not achievable for you. So break it down to smaller, more actionable pieces. So if, for example, you have a big dream that you need to achieve in 1 year, break it down to 12 months and what kind of mini step you need to take every month in 12 month span to get closer to that dream. Break it down to smaller and smaller pieces. 3. Find your support system. As I told you before, you need to have a good environment around you. So either it's friends or family that support you, or it's yourself. Because I know that sometimes family is toxic. That also happens. Sometimes friends are toxic. Sometimes girlfriends, boyfriends are toxic. And if you find yourself in that situation and you cannot change anything about it, you cannot really find new friends. You cannot find friends online, for example, or join some book clubs or clubs of your interest. Surround yourself with positive love from yourself. Learn to love yourself, because then you won't need anyone else. You'll have yourself. 4th tip is celebrate small wins. Acknowledge when you are making progress. Because if you're just gonna brush everything under the rug, all the progress that you made so far, even the small ones, even if you just woke up 2 hours earlier than previously or waking up, that's a win. That's already a win. And you know, one really good tip that is kind of already super popular is to journal as many things as you can. Every morning you wake up, write in your diary 3 points. First question, what did I do really well yesterday? 3 things, write 3 things down. Second question, what I was lacking yesterday. What was that one thing that I did not do, for example? Write for yourself in the morning of this day about yesterday. And then last, third question is, how can I work on that one thing today? So third question is about the thing that you wrote on second question. That is how you self-reflect and talk to yourself, because that is the way how you can keep yourself intact. Just remember that nobody else is gonna save you. You are the only one that can pursue your dreams. Nobody is gonna take you away from the situation that you are in right now and put you in your desired state. And you know what? That is the beauty of it. That is the most beautiful path of your life that you're gonna be on. The path of discovery, of failure, of sadness, then happiness, then breakups with yourself, maybe with your past beliefs. That is the happiest path that you're gonna have, because once you're gonna achieve your dreams,
And I know you can achieve your dreams. You can achieve anything you want to.
then you're gonna look back at that time and be like, wow,
I was so motivated to do things. I was so fired up. I was so ready to move the mountains to get to my goal.
it's hard right now because you are in the beginning of the tunnel. Just wait till you come out there and see the light. Hope you liked it.
Let me know if it's not too harsh or controversial this time.
It's Elisa. Bye bye.